Welcome to Deaf and Dumb. I'm Dan.
And I'm Dudley.
So, how you have a good week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try to be productive.
Yeah. It's been pretty busy. I finished assembling my new Warmachine army, the Cephalix Puppet Masters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they assembled most of them. None of them are attached to their bases yet, but they're all put together, and they are a strange-looking bunch of guys.
Yeah, you play Warmachine. Have we talked about Warmachine on here?
Just my pepperings of
just a little bit.
My mentioning that I like it, and I don't think I mentioned the armies. My initial army is the Protectorate of Menoth.
Yeah,
who are like the Holy Crusaders.
Yeah,
and they like burning people.
Well,
and then my new army is the Cephalix, who are psychic dominating puppet masters. So all of their like units and guys are not like willing participants.
Yeah, so just for anyone who don't know, Warmachine is a tabletop miniature game, kind of strategy fighting game. You fight against one other person, and they have an army, you have an army, and you fight.
You can play more than one.
Really?
Yeah, you can play like four players or something, 2 versus 2 or whatever. There's a lot. You can go big. But I've never done that, but
I don't play, so I don't know much about it. I've just seen y'all play.
We could spend a whole episode talking about Warmachine, but
I'm sure it will happen at some point.
So I got my new army, and all the models are put together. I got a lot of painting to do, but
when do you think you'll play with it?
Oh, optimistically, if I can get together with one of my guys. I could maybe do it in a week, but even then, they're not attached to the bases yet, and so I would want to do that before I play with them at all. And so it'd probably be a couple of weeks before I get a game with them. With them, I probably could play a game of with my Menoth, but with Protectorate, but probably not them, but. Probably a couple of weeks.
Well, I've been playing Shovel Knight still.
Oh, yeah.
Shovel Knight's great.
You finished the main story, right?
I finished the main story with the main Shovel Knight.
With Shovel Knight.
I've started... I didn't jump right into it right away, because as soon as you beat it first time through, you unlock Plague Knight, which is one of the bad guys in the game, and you get to play as him.
Yeah, the first DLC.
And now y'all had told me about it, and I was like, I didn't jump right into it right away, but then I was like, I'll play this, and I played it, and I was like, it's a whole nother game.
It's a whole nother game.
Same levels,
with a few added areas that you couldn't get to before.
Yeah, a few minor changes, but for the most part, it's the same levels, and a different story, unlocks new areas that were hidden you couldn't get to before, and it's great. It's like
the game mechanics completely different.
Oh, completely different.
It's completely different,
and it's great. I'm really enjoying it, so I'll probably keep playing through that.
It's hard.
It's difficult.
It's really hard.
In some ways, it's easier. In some ways, it's harder. I find
dealing damage seems easier.
Yeah, you deal more damage, but
platforming is harder.
Jumping is harder.
Yeah, because So you don't just get like a double jump or something. You have to like throw a bomb and
then jump.
Yeah, or use an explosion to jump. It's crazy.
But it's so much fun. Yeah, so much fun.
We're still playing Pokemon.
Still playing. I haven't played hardly much this week.
Yeah, I know you haven't been playing much.
I've just been playing other stuff, and I will get back to it. This week I didn't play a lot.
I don't remember what my update last week was, but I have the original 3 starters.
Yeah.
And
you told us last week about that.
Okay, I couldn't remember if I had them all last week, but I got the starters. I beat the 3rd gym, so I haven't progressed much for that.
Yeah.
Speaking of Pokemon, I discovered a game that came out last year called Pokemon Picross.
Yes.
Which is a puzzle game. It's a free puzzle game. It's one of those freemium you can play for free, or you can spend money on it to keep playing it more, basically. But I don't ever do that stuff. I just kind of let it. I just if it stop letting me play, I just wait and I be patient. But I've been playing it a lot lately.
Yeah, it looked really good. I want to play it
for the last. 3 days. Anytime I'm just kind of not doing anything, I've been working on them. And some of those, and for those who don't know, Picross is a logic puzzle game where you have a grid of varying size. It starts off small to get some of the hard ones are big. Like the basic ones are like 10 by 10 or 15 by 15 blocks. Some of the big ones are like 15 by 20.
Oh,
and they're
wow.
big. And what it happens is you have on the left and the top you have numbers, and the numbers basically tell you where there is a filled-in block and how many in a row, and then you have to separate them. And so you're kind of going through columns and rows, counting squares and trying to figure out where these squares are going to go based on the numbers. And I've been just eating it up. I spent on one of the big ones. I spent an hour and a half, like not all at once, but across that afternoon playing that game, trying to solve that one puzzle.
Yeah, it reminds me. I watched you play for a little bit, and it intrigued me a lot. It reminds me of when we were, kids or whatever, and you had these little puzzles and schoolwork, whatever, and it was like
they were logic puzzles.
If this person,
they
exactly
give you
like that. Except they simplified it, and you don't have all the information, the names of people.
You're
it's
not
just
like
numbers.
parsing information. You're just trying to figure out where the blocks are, because they form pictures. They make. And I've looked around. There's a lot of different versions of this game. There's all kinds of iPhone apps of it and stuff. And almost all of them are just like you're making an image, just like one square at a time, one pixel at a time. But this one is Pokemon themed. Yeah. So when you complete one, you're capturing a Pokemon or whatever the Pokemon you drew, and you're gaining energy things that you spend to play, and it's got a lot of the freemium stuff on it. But yeah, it's kind of cool because by having the Pokemon, you can go into one with a certain number of Pokemon, and they give you little abilities to help you solve the puzzles. Like they fill in certain random sections or stuff like that.
Oh,
but I've been eating it up.
It's on what, 2DS?
It's
3DS,
on it's on the Nintendo
eShop.
I think it's on just for the portable console. I don't know if you can. I don't know. You might be able to play on a Wii U. I don't know.
I wouldn't see why not, but who knows? Well, I'm sure someone knows.
Let me see. Hold on. It's only on the Nintendo 3DS.
Okay, cool.
Of course, I'm playing it on the 2DS.
2DS, same thing. For the most part.
Well, minus the
3D.
It's a downgrade. I mean, it's a 2 there instead of a 3, Dudley.
Well, yeah, but it plays the same games.
Do we need to go back to basic numbers?
No.
Okay.
I've also got a new game that's in early access right now called
Factorio. Dreaded early access.
Yeah, I usually don't go for them, but this one intrigued me. I came across it randomly. It was I was looking at what was selling on Steam, and then I saw this one. And actually, I saw another game first, and then I just skipped over it, and I went.
Do you mean on sale or?
It wasn't on sale.
You're just looking at top selling stuff.
Top selling stuff.
Okay, that's what I was confused by.
Yeah, and this one was called Factorio.
Okay.
That's Factorio.
Okay.
Early access game, and it's fun. I played through the tutorial, and I played a little bit of the first campaign, but I haven't played a lot of it, so I probably won't go into too much of it. But basically, it's a machine building game.
I saw it a week or so ago, and I watched the video, and I was like super intrigued.
Yeah.
But
it kind of feels like I'm playing like SimCity, but instead of building a big city, I'm building a factory.
Yeah.
That takes raw materials.
Really complex factories.
Really complex, and starts all small, and you get bigger and bigger.
Yeah,
and bigger.
It's like the kind of assembly line system.
You got conveyor belts and all this stuff. Really intriguing. I haven't put too much time into it, so I want to play some more, and then I can give it a little more.
Get a better feel for it.
But I just want to throw it out there.
I'm kind of in the same place with Hard West.
Yeah.
I've played through the first campaign, and there's like I don't know, there's like I think there's 8 or maybe a dozen little short campaigns. I've gone through the first story, and then I jumped over to the beginning of another story to try it. But I'm liking it so far. I like the mechanics a lot, and I like the tone. You always got like death narrating to you, and it's like I started the beginning of this other mission line, and it's just like this rich guy showing up to this, trying to get some stuff that he's inherited, some research material that he's inherited, and then he gets there and it's overrun with like crazy people who are like taking over the factory or whatever, and then just 3 guys just show up. And he's like, I don't know who they are. He's like, oh crap, there's like a dozen guys here and I gotta fight them. But then he just gets 3 mysterious men just show up to fight with you. And it's really weird. There's a lot of weird, like, supernatural, like, deals with the devil type stuff going on. It's really interesting. But I'm still going to play some more before I get a full feeling for it. But I'm liking it.
Yeah. Okay. Any other games we've been playing?
Well, we played some Sheriff. Yeah, we played some Sheriff. Sheriff of Nottingham. We played a little bit of it last night with our brother and his wife and my dad.
Dad.
Oh, our dad. Yeah.
Our dad.
And well, you didn't play with us.
I didn't play with you.
That's right.
I came in on y'all's second game.
You watched us play,
and I was kind of toying with people because it's fun to do that.
It's a lot of fun.
It's a really
But the
fun
thing
game.
is, like, I'm noticing is that we're all experienced players at it, and I think we play it a little different than what I've read the way other people play it. So I've been trying to figure a way to shake it up because we're kind of in this rut of, most people are like, it seems like if you play honest and legal the whole game, you're more likely to win.
You do better, yeah.
You do better, and it seems like, and I'm not sure what it is, but what I've read up is like most people are recommending you always put 4 or 5 cards in, no matter what, because you're maximizing your profits.
Yeah.
And which is you're maximizing your profits, which is your victory points, and there's no reason not to, because you're gonna lie anyway. And it seemed like there should be more bribing going on.
Yeah.
And I was like, it doesn't seem like we never want to pay the sheriff anything. Even if we're like, just give me $1 and I'll let you go. And we're like, nope, I'm not doing it. Because
the implication is if you do that, if you pay, then if you're willing to pay, then you have something to get away with.
And so then I don't know, there's a lot, I think we're still trying to crack that nut. I mean, Robert was being clever where he would be like, yeah, I'll give you $1, I'll give you 2. And then we're like, oh, I'm going to look at it now. And because he was baiting us to look at it because he'll make money that way. But we kind of forgot a mechanic.
We missed it.
We talked about it when we first learned the rules, but we never did it, and we kind of forgot about it.
Yeah.
Is that you can bribe the sheriff to look at someone else's. And we've never done that.
Yeah,
so I kind of want to get another game in it soon and remind everyone that is a viable thing. And I think that'll shake it up really good.
Especially with us who we played it a lot and we all kind of have a sense of how each other play and what our tricks are. Yeah. And so throwing that element in it will change the game, and I think that'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, so, I've kept trying to change up how I play, just trying to find another way to attack it, because initially I was just like super aggressive in that game. I'm just like, open it, do it, I dare you.
And it didn't work.
And sometimes it worked. It worked initially for a little while, but then it kind of, everyone got used to it. Everyone's adapted. But I think
so. We'll probably be playing it again.
Yeah, I think we're gonna play it again pretty soon and see how it. Now that we've been reminded of some tricks.
Yeah, and then today we played.
Just today we were playing Quarriors. Yeah, which
we haven't talked about on here.
Yeah, we have not talked about. It's one of the new games I got. I say new game. It's been out for since 2011, but it's new to us. I mean, I played it with some friends. But Quarriors is it's like a deck building game. It's like kind of like Dominion. It's kind of like Paperback, where you're building it, but instead of cards, it's dice.
Yeah.
And so each dice, there's like sets of 5 dice that all represent monsters and creatures and spells. And what you're doing is you got a dice bag, and you start with so many, and you're drawing dice.
Yeah.
And so what I love about it, I want to like deck building games, and I do like them. I played Paperback, and I liked it all right, mostly because it's kind of like wordplay and stuff like that. And I like that, but to me, like, the thing that kind of breaks down with deck building games is that no matter what, you're seeing what people are drawing, and it goes in your deck, and all you gotta do is draw that card, and you can use it.
Yeah.
While in this, just because you draw the dice doesn't mean it's gonna work with you.
Yeah.
You draw the dice, and all do is just give you some resources to spend to buy other stuff.
Yeah.
But you need to get those creatures. You got to get the side that gives you the monster that you can fight other people's monsters to gain points. That's how you gain points, is get a monster out there and let them survive for the round. It's a lot of fun. I really like it.
Yeah, it's a good game. It's a pretty fast game. We play it took us maybe 30 minutes. You could probably play the game 30 minutes to an hour.
Yeah, the first game we played went about 30 minutes, but you and Robert, our brother, weren't rolling well. Y'all kept getting lots of quidditchy, but you weren't getting your monsters out.
Yeah, see, that's the downside of the game. Yeah. It does have that chance of randomness where if you roll badly, you won't. You're kind of screwed. Yeah. So you kind of have to hope you roll a little better. And I was just not rolling on the first game.
And well, that's the thing. Is like that's what I like about it, because even if you get like a dragon or one of the bigger guys.
You still have to roll it.
Yeah, you still got to get them out there, and you get them. You got to draw them, which isn't that too hard. But once you draw, you got to roll him and hope he lands on on a fighting side, as I would like to call it. And so there's still that level of chance that, like with in any other deck building game or pool building game or whatever, you you get that card, and as long as you draw it, you're good. You're gonna play it, and things are gonna go your way. This one is not. There's extra layers to it, and I eat it up.
And you get all the dice.
You get all these dice. There's 100-something dice in the box.
Yeah, all these
in the base box
or 1d6 dice.
Little d6 dice, and there's a bunch of them.
And you get a bag that all your dice go into, and you can reach in and draw your dice.
I know.
And it's just
you're just constantly rolling them, and you're constantly trying to figure out how to spend them. It's just all the dice play just gets me really, really excited.
Yeah, it's good. It's really good. It's real fun. Real fast game.
Once everyone
knows how to play, it can be pretty quick.
This last game, we just finished one.
Yeah, and
it took about an hour, and it was pretty aggressive. We were all really close. We were all racing for that victory point.
Yeah, which I won.
Yeah, you won. Yeah, well, okay.
It was fun. It was real tight.
If we're tallying wins, I won the first one.
Well, yeah, you won the first one, and I did terrible. I got second, I think. Mm-hmm. Robert did really bad.
You were all grumpy.
I wasn't grumpy. You're exaggerating.
Sure.
But the second game, we're all really close. We were all within 3 points to winning. At the end.
Yeah.
I was only 1 point away.
You were a point away. I was 2 points, and Robert was 3 points away. So we were lined up right there.
Yeah, a lot of fun. Really good. Really intense because it was like any round one of us could win.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I want to play it some more. I want to get the expansions for it. I know there's some. I think there's multiple expansions for it, which adds more dice, more cards for creatures and stuff. It's a lot of fun. So if you like deck building types of games, but you want to do it with dice, Quarriors. It's Quarriors. Quarriors.
Yeah, you can get
it. It's like Warriors with a Q.
I think it's like $20-something on Amazon right now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
That's relatively.
I was just looking at it yesterday.
Which is crazy for the amount of dice you get in the box.
I think it's 20. It may be a little more than that actually. It's anywhere from $20 to $40. I would guess.
And which is great considering this is a good price considering how much you get in the box.
It's a good game.
It's a lot of fun.
Moving on to news.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit of news. First thing first, when our episode went up Monday, there was the announcement and trailer for the release date for the Fallout 4 DLC. Automatron.
Automatron.
Automatron. It's released on 22nd, which is Tuesday, which is the day after this podcast goes up.
Yes.
So that's what I will be doing that evening.
Yes, I will be playing that this week, going back to Fallout 4.
Yeah, finally go back to Fallout 4. I'm excited.
Very excited about that.
The trailer looked great.
Oh, man. They put out the trailer, and then a day or so later, did they put it out?
No, I think the trailer and the release date came out at the same time. And
looks like a lot of fun.
The robots. It's just as customizable as everything else in the game. So you're getting these crazy robots that.
When we talked about it the first time, you were describing it to me. I kind of envisioned, you just build this one type of robot. No, you can. I think build just about any of the robots in the game based on the trailer.
Yeah, you can do whatever. There's all kinds of stuff.
You got the iRobots. You got the brain robots.
Yeah, the brain bots. You got
the big old massive thing that are already in Fallout 4. Or what's the ones you run away from?
I can't. I've lost the name of it. Now it's bothering me.
Yeah, you're gonna look that up real quick, aren't you?
Is it Sentrybot?
Sentrybot.
The Protectortrons, the iBots, Assaultrons, and the RoboBrains. And I'm excited.
It's exciting. It looks like a lot of fun.
And I think there's a new type of armor.
I think so. In the trailer,
the trailer looked like, I don't know if it's a modified version of power armor or if it's some kind of robot mech suit. I don't know, but it looks like there's a new version.
My guess is, I'm just guessing. It looks like it's a robot armor. You're using as a disguise to sneak into.
Maybe
that's what I was thinking.
Oh yeah,
I was like, maybe you're making yourself look like a robot,
so you can get into the machinist. I think it's called the villain for this. Yeah,
I think that's the villain. Yeah. So that's my guess. I don't know, but we'll see. It's a stealth element, maybe.
I'm excited.
But it looks like a lot of fun. I can't wait. It looks hilarious too with the guy, over dramatic.
Yeah,
villain.
like mad scientist type thing. Yeah.
Which I'm not sure if he's a robot or if he's a guy in a suit. It's kind of hard to tell.
Oh, I don't know.
It could.
I didn't even really think about it.
It could be.
I just assumed he was a guy in a suit who has a robot fetish. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know.
But looks like fun.
He's all about them hard drives. I don't know.
speaking of DLCs, last week the DLC for Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain came out.
Okay.
Cloaked in Silence.
Yeah.
Cloaked in Silence.
Yeah.
Is this the name of it?
I gotta get back to Metal Gear someday.
Yeah, it's really good. This is just a Metal Gear Solid Online, Metal Gear Online edition, basically. There's
it adds stuff to the multiplayer.
It adds stuff to the multiplayer.
Okay.
It adds 3 new maps and a...
Is it just more content?
Yeah, and you can play Quiet in multiplayer.
Oh, okay.
So that's pretty cool. And she's got special abilities and stuff that comes along with that.
Distractive assets.
Yeah, and speed runs and all kinds of stuff like that.
And distracting assets.
Yes. And actually, she dances and trances people and stuff. I saw that in the trailer.
I know nothing about any of the content, but I can tell you what she's got.
Yeah. Looks fun. Looks cool. I haven't played any of the multiplayer on it yet, so I don't know if
I only have about 20 hours in the game because I was playing it. It came out while I was finishing I was still in school last semester, and I was finished in the fall, and I was trying to finish my degree.
Yeah.
And so I got 20 hours into it, and then I had to stop playing games for about 2 months because I had to finish. I had to finish school.
But the game's really good.
Life happens.
If you like the multiplayer, go check out the DLC that came out last Tuesday.
We haven't played it. You haven't played it.
I haven't played it. I haven't played any of the multiplayer. I just played the main story, and then other things came out, so I had to move on.
We have to bug our buddy
Fallout
Graham
4 came out, and that's why I had to go on to it. But I watched the trailer for it. It looks fun.
So. We'll have to ask our Metal Gear expert and enthusiast, our buddy Graham, about it and see what he thinks.
Yeah, you just had to mention him.
Yep.
Okay.
I gotta get the love out.
Okay. Other news.
The rumor mills. You want to talk a little rumor mills?
The rumor mill.
I even though it's just a rumor, I flipped my shit.
Yeah.
Speaking of our buddy Graham, I didn't.
No, I told you about it.
You didn't tell me about it.
I'm pretty sure I did.
I told Graham about it.
Yeah, but I told you about it.
No, I think maybe you did.
Yeah, I did.
My memory's terrible.
Okay.
Well, anyway, rumors. It was apparently a former employee.
It's an anonymous tip.
Anonymous tip
from a friend of a former employee.
Oh, I thought he was him himself.
No,
okay.
No.
Was that they're going to announce a Red Dead Redemption 2
at E3.
At E3 in June.
Yes.
And the rumor is it's called Red Dead Redemption 2 Legends of the West.
Yes.
And I loved Red Dead Redemption.
Yes.
It's one of my favorite games.
Well, yeah, it's got everything I love. It's basically it's a western.
It's a western. It's GTA set in the West.
Yes,
and it's got a way better story than any GTA. I mean, GTA's have had good stories, but oh man, that one murdered me.
It's really
good. It was so good.
It's a great game. Some other details that have come out about it, or that might be.
Yeah, it's all one guy. It's all one person.
One guy.
Some anonymous source saying this, so who knows? It may all be bullshit.
Yeah,
but we don't
it's
know.
Supposedly going to come out in 2017.
Yes.
It supposedly has multiple protagonists.
Yeah, kind of like GTA 5.
Kind of like GTA 5, which also from the title is implied Legends of the West.
Yeah, multiple.
So
larger world map I saw.
Yes,
which is insane.
Yeah, larger than GTA 5.
Yeah,
is what they say.
Well, and the map for Red Dead Redemption was already big, especially since you don't have a car.
Yeah,
you're riding a horse or a carriage or something, but. It was already big, and then GTA 5 is huge in itself, and then the fact that it's going to be bigger than that.
Supposedly it's been in development for 4 years.
Yeah.
Now, the speculation is that the employee that this supposedly came from...
Like a former employee.
His name is Danny Ross.
Okay.
Who recently, I don't know when he did it, a little while ago, did a Ask Me Anything on Reddit.
AMA,
AMA.
On that there Reddit.
On the Reddit. And someone asked him, what games they're working on.
Yeah.
And his response was, really? ? Dumbass. ... Really ? 2. That was his only response.
Oh.
Which is
RDR2. Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Rocksteady has already said.
Not Rocksteady, Rockstar.
Rockstar has already said
yeah.
that that's one of their permanent titles. That and GTA.
Yeah,
which
that's
is
their two big ones.
Yeah,
I mean,
so it's a no-brainer.
It's a no-brainer. It's gonna happen. It's just how soon. We got June in a few months, and we'll find out if that's true or not. I couldn't find it again. I saw somewhere that I think was supposed to be from the same source that they're going to do an HD re-release of Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah, that's supposedly true.
Late this year.
Yeah,
maybe preempting it, but I couldn't find it again when I went to prepare for this.
My guess they've done that before.
They've done that before, yeah. That's gonna happen. It's just
re-release it.
Whether it's true, it's happening this year or not. I don't know.
Because GTA 5 came out on the last console, like Xbox 360 and PlayStation
it was on both.
3, and then they re-released it on.
I thought they all came out at the same time.
It might have, but they came out. It was both consoles. So
I got it on PC.
Yeah, and I got it on. I have it on both. I have it on Xbox, and then I went to PC.
Oh yeah, maybe I did. I had it on Xbox, and then I switched to PC when it released on PC.
Yeah, which was a little later.
Yeah.
But once it comes out, if it is coming out next year, it would have been 7 years since the last one. The last one came out in 2010.
Yeah.
So
it's about time.
Yeah, it is.
Prime time.
Prime time to do it.
Yeah.
And I'm excited because GTA 5 is great.
I enjoyed GTA 5 a lot.
And so that was a huge improvement over the last one in my opinion.
Oh, yeah.
So especially story wise. So you can imagine.
I don't know. GTA 4 had a great story. I like Nico.
I don't know if I ever finished
Nico Bellic.
I don't think I ever finished.
It had a good. It was satisfying to me.
Yeah.
He was one of my favorite. Actually, he is until GTA 5. He was up until that point my favorite GTA character. I liked him a lot.
5 was
he was very
good.
relatable.
I played through it. Really, I went through the whole thing, and I didn't finish 4.
Can you tell me anything about the GTA 3 guy?
No.
Exactly.
I don't remember it. All I remember GTA 3 is like the music.
That's fair.
I
remember the music on all of them. They all just
great soundtracks. But yeah, I can think about that improvement from 4 to 5 for Red Dead Redemption to Red Dead Redemption 2.
And it's 7 years.
It's been 7 years, and they've gotten so much better.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be great.
I'm excited.
It's gonna be so fun.
It's gonna be whatever it's gonna be. I'm very optimistic.
Yeah.
And it's the Western.
Yes, and I love Westerns.
And we both very much enjoy the Western.
The Western genre.
Yeah.
Genre.
What else you got?
Let's see. In other news. Microsoft has said that they are open to
that they're changing their name to Micro Hard.
No, they're not going to get hard. The Microsoft is open to having Xbox Live play with other
Microsoft cast hardened. Its
not
defense has risen.
It's not effective though.
Dumb joke.
Pokemon jokes. But anyway, they have said that they are open for cross-platform on games.
Oh, yeah, I did see something about that.
Yeah, so, which they never say PlayStation 4 directly or Sony or anything like that. They said other consoles.
Which means PlayStation.
Which means PlayStation.
I don't think there's a lot of cross-platform opportunities between the Xbox One and the Wii U.
Yeah, I don't think so. They don't have a lot of the same games. But the first game that will take advantage of it is Rocket League, which you can play. We'll be able to play.
That's like the perfect one.
Yeah, we'll play it right now. You'll be able to play Xbox One and play PC players.
Okay.
Which I think is already the case with PlayStation 4 and PC players.
Oh, is it?
I think. I'm not 100% sure, and I meant to check that, but I forgot. So there's that, but really it's up to the developers to do it.
Yeah.
It's not like Xbox is going to go out of their way to go, hey, we should do this game together.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen.
It's if they're open to allowing it, and if the developers want to utilize it.
If the publishers and the designers of the game are wanting to put the effort into it, they won't stop them from doing it.
Okay.
And then Sony has also responded, and they said, here's a quote. We like doing quotes.
Do we?
Nah, I don't know.
Have I done a single quote on this show?
No, I've done a couple.
I mean, I guess I did read the DLC stuff.
Yeah.
Is that a quote? I don't
know if that's a quote.
I mean, it's all semantics. Let's just...
Anyway, they said, we would be happy to have a conversation with any publishers or developers who are interested in cross-platform play. End quote.
I mean, while that sounds like, oh, cool.
Yeah,
At the same time, it sounds like... We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean they'll do anything.
Let's have a conversation.
Let's have a
see how we progress.
The whole thing sounds condescending to me.
It's the same thing as Xbox did. They never say Sony.
I mean, they're not gonna.
And the same thing with Sony.
It's almost like
Xbox.
marketing, not marketing to. It's like not throwing out the competition's name kind of thing.
Which,
if you know the name, that which we don't speak of, kind of thing. He's like, you think the it's like Voldemort or something.
Yeah.
Like in the Microsoft offices, you don't mention the PlayStation.
Yeah.
That's
you think there is a ban like that? You can't talk about Sony.
I kind of like, do you think the people over at Microsoft, don't say Google? Yeah, like, hey, have you seen this? Yeah, let me Google it, and then they're like, no, you're done, you're out. You're using Bing, aren't you? You better be using Bing. Well, I know you said Google, but you better be using Bing.
That might happen. I don't know.
You think they know Google that nobody uses Bing?
You think Google is blocked on Microsoft's computers?
I don't know.
Like in the office, because companies will block certain, Facebook, whatever, keep you from using it. You think they block Google?
I don't know. Like I'm curious. Like.
If anyone that works at Microsoft would like to contact us and tell us, are you allowed to use Google?
How totalitarian is your office space?
Yes,
are you allowed to? I mean,
we'll
surely
keep it anonymous. You don't have to say your name.
We don't know names.
Just send us an email or tweet us.
Just be our Snowden.
Yeah,
and
you won't be exiled.
I mean, if you want to come live with us, if they kick you out, we can make accommodation.
Yeah, it won't be high standard living.
No,
as you probably are
in
used
beautiful
to.
East Texas. But
anyway,
but no, I'm curious. Like, is I mean, do they know that no one's using Bing? Anyone who do you think
some people use Bing?
Who? Old people?
I don't know who uses Bing.
Like anyone who uses what is the Edge as a default browser?
I don't know. I've never had it installed.
Yeah, you do. You have Windows 10, right?
Is it on there?
Yeah, it comes. Never looked. It's in there.
Mine said Internet Explorer.
It's not Internet Explorer.
It's not?
No.
Oh well. Okay.
There's no way no way you have Internet Explorer on your Windows 10. If you do, I'm gonna laugh.
It's Internet Explorer.
It's basically
the name.
It's got a big E logo. It's the same
Internet
thing.
Explorer. Don't change the name and tell me that it's not what it is.
Dudley, no. It's a complete rebuild.
Which I'm sure it is.
I mean, they're not gonna let the E go. The E is solid. Yes. It's just the rest, everything else
they
wasn't.
Just dropped. They kept.
And it's a shorter name.
Yeah.
It's compact.
See, I didn't even know it was called Edge until you said it.
You didn't know it was called Edge?
No.
Yeah. They're on the edge.
Yeah. Well, okay.
All right,
We'll move on from making fun of Microsoft now.
I had nothing against Microsoft.
We use their operating system. It's great.
Yeah. I say we're looking at my Apple.
Yeah,
my
we
MacBook.
say that. We use both.
Yeah. We are. What's the word I'm looking for? Fence riders.
Fence riders?
Straddlers? Fence straddlers?
No, I wouldn't say that. I'd say I use both. I use each of them with their best benefits. So, I use one for gaming and one for work most times.
Okay.
So
that's fair.
Yeah. So, I see the benefits of having both, and I have both.
Mm-hmm. Fence straddler.
Yeah, sure. Why not? I will gladly straddle then.
I saw something, and it's they're doing a System Shock HD remake.
Yes.
The company I don't have the name.
I have the name right here.
What's the name?
Let's scroll to my sheet. Night Dive Studios.
Yeah, they apparently acquired the rights to System Shock from the insurance company after Looking Glass, was forced to give it up after they closed.
Yeah.
And I have to be honest, I flipped my shit at first because I saw it. It looks beautiful, and I was just like, yes, I want this. I want to consume it.
But you thought it was System Shock 2.
Yeah, I had a shock to my system once I realized it wasn't System Shock 2. It was System Shock 1.
The first one, yes.
Which I haven't played.
I haven't either.
I've heard a lot about it. It looks cool, and I'm still excited about it, but it was a bit of a letdown. Like, I got all amped up because we played System Shock 2.
Yes.
I like System Shock 2 a lot.
Okay, take a step back. We played it. You played it probably further than I did. Did you beat it?
Yeah, I beat it.
I never finished it because it creeped the shit out of me, and I could not progress very far. And a lot of games that are like that, it makes it very hard for me to finish. I get very scared, and I was like, it's one of those things.
It's strange, I didn't even think about it. I have the same problem. There's something about like horror games where like horror movies don't bother me at all.
No.
Like scary videos, whatever, it doesn't do anything for me. But I mean, I can enjoy them, but they don't scare me.
They're good,
and maybe because we have a filmmaking background that we're just like we know it's all fake. We've been involved with that kind of stuff. But like something about the video game, like you're in there, you're controlling it. It's affecting you.
Yeah.
And so I can't play them. I never been able to play Silent Hill. Robert always played them.
Yeah.
And I just watched him play it, and that was enough. I couldn't then I couldn't sit in.
The most I played Silent Hill was the PT, the playable
trailer. The now dead.
The now dead Silent Hill
remake or whatever that Kojima and
not
Guillermo
del Toro were going to do. That's the most I ever played.
Yeah, I could barely get through that.
I had to play with the lights on in the middle of the day.
Well, because Alien Isolation came out not long ago, last year I guess it was. And I saw it, I'm like, this looks great, like an actual decent Alien games.
Yeah.
The previous ones weren't whatever. And I was like, this looks great. There's no way I can play this.
Yeah, I can't. I have it.
Yeah,
and I've started it.
I've watched Let's Plays of it because that's as much as I could do.
Yeah, I've gotten to the point in the game where I see the alien for the first time.
And then you're done?
I haven't played it since.
Well, see, Five Nights at Freddy.
Oh, God.
And, like, it doesn't have to be, like, a good-looking game or realistic.
No.
I get jumpy in Minecraft.
Yeah.
Like, I'm in a cave and a skeleton shoots an arrow at me, I jump. And I'm like, it startles me.
But anyway.
Five Nights at Freddy, you got it.
Yes.
And you played a couple of nights of it.
Yeah.
And I came over to your computer, I sat down, and I played night 1, which is not hard at all. Mm-hmm. It's just, like, giving you a taste. And I'm like, I'm done. I don't want any more of this.
Yeah.
It's great. I think it's a fantastic game. I can't play this.
Yeah. System Shock 2 did that to me.
Yeah.
And I played it years later.
Yeah.
And where, the graphics are dated.
Yeah.
And, people don't really look like people. They've got a cold face. And I'm like, and I'm still creeped out by the game.
It creeped me out. I got through it, though. It's one of the few horror games that I played, and mostly because it had so much going on as far as, like, an RPG first-person shooter that I just loved. And, like, some of the puzzle-solving elements of it.
I love the hacking.
I liked it a lot. And that was enough to keep me playing. Even though there would be moments where I'd be like, stop, and then wait, take a break from it for a little while and come back to it.
The RPG elements in it are
really good. It's really solid. Really solid.
But so they're coming out with the trailer is a pre-alpha trailer. It just kind of shows what they've got so far.
They've got. It looks really pretty.
Who knows when it's going to be out.
I don't know. We'll keep an eye out for it.
We'll post a link to the video. It looks great. I'm hoping they'll do this one. Maybe they'll do System Shock 2.
Yeah. Do they have the rights to System Shock 2?
Yeah. The website has System Shock 1 and 2 on
it. Okay, cool.
So, and they already released an enhanced version of which is on Steam.
Yeah, I saw those,
So, if you want to go back and play that before the remake comes out.
Yeah. Once I got over the shock to my system over System Shock, that it wasn't System Shock 2.
Yeah.
I am excited because I never played System Shock, so it's a great opportunity to kind of play it again, fresh and new, and so without it being dated. So I'm really excited.
Yeah, and maybe they'll do the second one.
Yeah, I would love. I hope it does well enough that they will do the second one. Then they will definitely have my monies.
Yeah, it looks great.
It does.
Other news. Let's see. Do you want my mystery news, or you want the news we both know about already?
Hit me with the mystery.
Okay, so we talked about board games.
Yeah. Often.
Yes. Okay, and I just realized this today. A new game. Okay, one of the designers of Quarriors.
Yeah.
Eric Lane.
Okay.
He did Quarriors, and he also did XCOM board game.
Oh, okay.
He did design both games.
I haven't played the XCOM board game, but it looks interesting, and I've heard some positive things.
Yeah, so they've come out. They're doing a Bloodborne game.
Oh,
it's a card game.
Oh yeah, I think I did see something about that.
Yeah, and so
I didn't read into it, but yeah,
because I was researching today for the podcast, and I found out it's the same designer of Quarriors, and which is. We were just playing. I was like, "This is great, ties right in." But it's a card game. It's kind of a monster fighting game, and apparently you die a lot in the game, which makes sense.
Oh yeah, just like Bloodborne or any of the From Software games.
Dark Souls and
Demon Souls, Dark Souls 2, all that stuff.
All the same thing. So it's kind of they're trying to capture that same kind of tone.
Yeah, because I think they did a really good job from what I've read and what I've seen on the XCOM game.
Yeah.
Of capturing the franticness of dealing with crisis and as well as managing resources and people and stuff.
Yeah.
And apparently, so I'm kind of, and I want to play that game. But
I haven't played it, but we played Quarriors, which is he did.
Yeah, it's a solid
great game. So I'm excited to see how that comes out. He's done a couple other games that are tied into.
I'm curious to see what the mechanics are like, being a card game.
It's a card game, so but he posted some comments on Twitter about it, and it sounds interesting.
Any dates on it or anything?
No, I don't think they've announced a release date yet, but we'll keep updated, and maybe we'll.
Well, I'm intrigued. I need to come steal your PS4 and play some Bloodborne.
Bloodborne is very good. Yeah. I never finished it. I need to go back and actually finish it. But it's so hard to keep. So many games come out and try to keep up on all the games and want to play all of them.
I only got about halfway through Dark Souls 2. I need to get back into that point too.
And Dark Souls 3 is coming out. So
we only have so much time in this life, Dudley.
Yeah, so much time.
So few, so many games.
Not enough money. Not enough time.
Not enough time.
If we were being paid to do this, we might have time to play these games.
One can dream, Dudley. Yes. One can dream.
One can dream.
One. Or in this case, two. Two can dream.
Two can dream. Yeah. But yeah, I'm kind of excited about that and see what it's like. Being a card game, it should be cheap, so hopefully it'll come out. And we can
like it should be reasonable. I don't know. I mean, I think the Netrunner base set is like $40-50.
Really? Is that high?
I think. I don't know. I didn't buy it. Someone gifted me it.
Yeah.
Which I appreciated.
Well, maybe we can convince them to send us a copy, a review copy of Bloodborne, and we'll talk about it when it comes out.
Yeah, we can beg.
Yeah, why not?
I'm not.
Eric Lane, begging. Eric Lane, if you're listening to our show,
begging is not beneath me.
Eric Lane, if you're listening to our show, we'd love to play your game.
It's above me.
We will. We will play it.
I might be in the gutter when it comes to begging.
Yeah, and. So come send us a copy. We'll play it and we'll give you our thoughts. If not, we'll just buy it like everybody else.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's the probable outcome.
Yeah.
But if he wants me to get on my knees and grovel,
wait, you don't think Eric Lang listens to our show? Yeah. No.
No.
Oh.
I mean, the chances are slim.
He might now.
I mean, I know the numbers.
About him for 10 minutes.
I know the numbers of what our listenership is, and
what do you think the odds are that he's listening?
I think there is a 0.0000001% chance he's listening.
Not even a 0.00009?
No.
Oh, come on.
No. We're talking infinitesimal, Dudley.
Yeah. Okay. Well, maybe because we talked about him for 10 minutes, he'll actually listen to the show.
Yeah,
well, if you do listen to the show,
why don't we harass him on Twitter? He's got Twitter, right?
Yeah,
he announced it on Twitter. Yeah. Let's just harass him.
Yeah, we'll say, hey, we love your game, Quarriors.
That's not beneath me either.
We love your game, Quarriors. We hope your game, Bloodborne, is good, and hope you listen. Other news.
Is there paperwork? Is there something we sign? maybe it's to get free stuff.
We'll have to look into that.
Send us free stuff if you have the power.
Yes.
Contact us.
Yeah.
I'm not going to give you my address here.
No. But you can send us an email, and we'll have a middle ground place
no one's gonna send
outside of Walmart, and you can meet us and give us give us free stuff
in the back of a white van.
Yes.
Come this way.
Yeah, we recommend you meet us with a white van.
Next episode is going to be you alone, and please give us back Daniel. Dan has been kidnapped. Please, we have nothing.
No, I'm not going to beg for you to come back. I'm just going to do the show.
Oh, well,
the show must go on, Daniel.
Yeah, I give the chances of its success much
higher.
It's lower percentage. It's infinitesimal, doesn't it?
You just want to say that word.
It's a good word. Infinitesimal.
Okay.
Look how many syllables it's got.
Mm-hmm.
Infinitesimal.
Oh.
Any other news?
Yeah, I had one more thing. Let me find it. Obsidian. Obsidian announces a new game.
Yes, it's a very hard rock.
Obsidian, the rock, yes, and Obsidian, the game company, who've made Fallout New Vegas.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Obsidian has...
I'm aware of them.
Yes.
I knew exactly what you were talking about.
I know, but you're being silly. Has a new game. Let me make this announcement.
Okay,
a new game coming out called Tyranny.
I'll just sit here and be quiet.
Yes, that's probably a good idea. Tyranny.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Now you're gonna get excited once you started listening to me.
Multiple multiple syllable titles.
Tyranny.
Gets me going.
Yeah. Okay. Tyranny is a fantasy game set in a kind of a post-apocalyptic setting where good and evil have fought. They're kind of vague at the moment. With their
you win me over. Isometric RPG.
Yes,
done.
It is an isometric RPG from people who made New Vegas. They also did Pillars of Eternity.
Yeah. Pillars of Eternity.
Yeah. I haven't played it, but
I have not.
People like it.
Looks great.
It's kind of a similar style as that, but it's a game where you're it's a world that's torn apart by a battle of good and evil, and evil has won, basically.
Yeah.
And you actually work for evil, which has a name, Kyros, Kyros.
I didn't take in any of those letters.
Kyros.
Kyros.
Apparently he's the...
Maybe Kyros.
Yes, that's... You are the judge and executioner of Kyros law, acting under the watchful eye of
Judge
the
Dredd?
Overlord.
Are we Judge Dredd?
Archon of justice.
I am the law!
Tunon of the... just... I don't know. I can't say these words. But
maybe
anyway...
You want to get... I should be reading this, I think.
Probably.
I'm better at the speaking.
Yeah. But anyway... It's basically you're working for evil, and you're like a subordinate of that evil that won the destruction.
I'm all for it. I always think as soon as I saw that, my mind went back to Planescape.
Yes, it reminded me of Planescape.
Torment.
They put out a couple of stills of the game,
which they're making. The people that made that, I think they're making a pseudo sequel to it too. I think
someone is.
I saw something about that. I don't remember what it's called. But anyway,
I don't think it's
I don't have it in front of me, so I don't know.
I don't know who's making it, but someone is making it. I can't remember if it's them or not. But
I don't think it's the same company, but there is a company making a Planescape game.
Yeah.
Anyway,
this game, they put out a little teaser, which doesn't have hardly any gameplay. It has flashes.
I haven't watched it yet.
It doesn't show anything really.
Yeah, it's just an announcement type thing.
Yeah, kind of an announcement thing that they're doing it. They have a website up there, and.
They're in the modern times. They got themselves a website.
They have themselves a website. I think it's tyrannygame.
Okay.
.com, something
just
like
look
that.
At it.
Just Google Tyranny.
Use the Googles.
Or
if
Bing.
you're an old person, you want to use Bing, go ahead.
That's not an old person thing.
I won't judge you too harshly.
Bing is not old.
I'm not saying it's old. I'm saying old people who just load up Edge and go, I'm gonna search something, and they don't know what they're doing, but they're doing it.
You're ageist.
I'm not ageist.
You're saying old people are stupid.
I'm not saying they're stupid. I'm just saying that I'm not. You're putting words in my mouth, and you need to stop it. I'm saying that they aren't aware of the greener fields over the hill.
The greener pastures.
Greener pastures. Yeah, that's it. They're unaware of greener
like
pastures. That is Google, which any reasonable person who is informed would use.
Yeah. Well, anyway,
we have spent too much time talking about that.
Yeah.
I'm interested. There's no date on it or anything, right?
Supposedly later this year.
Okay.
Later this year.
Yeah, the screenshots look beautiful.
The screenshots look great. They have a couple of them. There's 3, I think, out, and then there's a little announcement video.
Yeah.
I'm excited about it. It looks like fun.
Definitely keep an eye on that horizon.
It's got all the elements that intrigue, so hopefully it's actually good. So
that's pretty good.
It's pretty exciting.
That is exciting. I'm real excited.
Yeah.
Are
you micro hard?
I'm micro hard excited. Is that all the news?
I think
you got
that's
anything
all
else?
I have.
That's all.
A lot of news this week.
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff.
I was just making notes all week because there was just so much stuff, announcements. And
when it rains, it pours.
Yeah. I guess it's that kind of year because E3's coming up.
Yeah, E3's coming up, and it's people are stuff's gearing up, and and it's the right time because generally fall is always the heavy time period for releases, so we're starting to get whispers of things, announcements, and release dates. I want to briefly touch on my conflictions, Dudley. A
confession, maybe?
Yeah. Well, no, it's not a confession.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's not like it's a secret that I've kept or anything. It's something you've heard me lament about all week, and that is that I want things.
Oh, yeah.
And they cost money.
Yes.
The things. Yes. This ties into our wish list thing.
Yes.
No Man's Skies. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. I pine for it, and I want it, and I can't wait to get in that game and play and explore. But it's a flying game. It's a space flying game, and spaceships, and I want to prepare for it, Dudley.
Yes.
I want to get ready, and I really want. I've been wanting one for a while. I really want to get some flight controls.
Yes.
Like I want to get I want the joystick and the throttle, and I want it. I want to be fair.
That immersive experience.
I want the appropriate tools so I can really get into there. And the problem is the scale for these things. You can get cheaper ones.
Yeah, the range of pricing.
Yeah, you can get cheaper ones that don't look really plasticky to me. And then our buddy Josh has
our
birdie. He's a birdie. he's a little bird. He plays flight simulator.
No. I don't think Josh would appreciate that.
No, I don't think so. Sorry, Josh. You're awesome. Please.
Anyway,
I wish you'd talk to me more.
What? Are you getting sad on this podcast?
No.
Okay, let's just keep
going
going with
flight simulators. So
Josh
he has a set. He has a set. It's the X55 Rhino from Cytec, I think is the name of the company, and it is amazing.
It's pretty cool.
Oh man, it's great. But that's like a $200 piece of hardware, $250 kind of range. And so it's good. But that's kind of like the mid-range one. That's like the reasonable one. There's another step above that looks even more amazing. That's like $400, $400 or $500.
But it's made like a metal,
It's
right?
like metal and like made to be bolted down and shit. And it's based off some actual flight systems, I think.
Yeah.
And then you can go to ridiculous stratum. But like the next one down is like, $150. But me, I'm like, I could buy the 151, but I could just spend a little more and get the other one. But also, what really kept me from just like, hurting my bank account and going ahead and buying one is that they're harder to find right now. I don't know if they're out of print or production or whatever. But I can't seem to find. I found like there's like one or two used and new ones on Amazon. I couldn't find. So I'm torn, and also because I want to buy it and I want to get Elite Dangerous. That's on my kind of wish list.
Yeah.
And so it's like I get that, and then I get Elite Dangerous. I can practice. I can play.
Yeah.
I can utilize it immediately. But Elite Dangerous looks fun to me.
Yeah, I've thought about those things, and they're really cool.
Mm-hmm.
But my problem again is it's really expensive. But I don't know how much I would use it. If I got it, would I use it enough to play?
Yeah.
But for me to feel the immersion of it, I would have to take those things, the control, the joystick, and I would have to mount them to a chair.
Yeah.
So, this would be my cockpit, and I would have to,
that's the dream, right?
Yeah, that's
to build it.
Otherwise, I played Josh's, on his setup on a couch, and he had it set up on a table.
On a coffee table.
Yeah, and
it wasn't comfortable to me.
I couldn't do it. It hurt my back, and I finally was just like, okay, I've moved it. I put the controllers next to me on the chair. I put the joystick. I was like, okay, this is better.
Yeah.
But if I was going to really go all out, I would get like a car chair or something and mount it to it. And then...
Like build your own chair.
Yeah, I would have like a chair with a, and then...
Oh, yeah.
That's
But
I don't have the space for that.
This is the key, Dudley. See, that's the thing. This is like the key to it. Like, there's been lots of like space flight games and lots of like kind of flight simulator-y games, and I'm like, I really want to play those, but I feel like I want the appropriate peripherals to play those games, and so I haven't got a lot of those games because I keep looking at Elite Dangerous going, I could really get into this game.
Yeah.
But I don't get it because I'm like, I kind of want to play it right. I could play it with my controller, but I just
keyboard,
I want
mouse,
I want to play it right. I want the controllers, and so it's like, to me, I feel like while you say I don't know how much you should get out. To me, I think if I bought it, it would unlock a section of games I tend to avoid because I don't have it.
Yeah,
it opens the door, the portal.
Well, whenever you buy it, I'll just play yours.
Yeah, that as always. So yeah,
it's fun. It's exciting. No Man's Sky would be a lot of fun to play with it.
Yeah, that's the big one. If it wasn't for No Man's Sky on the horizons, I would be. I can wait, but it's coming, and I'm gonna get it, and I want to be prepared.
Yeah,
I want to be worthy, Dudley.
Yeah,
I must be worthy.
Maybe it's a thing where maybe we can pitch in together and maybe do a little setup to play it.
Maybe
if we're both can compromise,
like a timeshare.
Timeshare kind of situation. You play it and I play it, or maybe we can work it out.
Maybe,
but we don't get along very well.
No. I mean, I've been talking to you this whole time, and I've been vomiting in my mouth. I just swallow it, Dudley. I swallow it for this podcast.
So that was a vomit moment.
Yeah, anytime I slip up or I get stuck on a word, it's because I'm vomiting and I'm swallowing.
Yeah, that's gross. And I don't think our audience needs to know that. Please don't do that. No, don't stop it. Okay, should we wrap things up?
Yeah, I had a few things on my wish list, but we don't have to talk about those.
Oh, we can talk about the wish list. Just real quick.
I remembered, because I was looking at Blizzard stuff. I was looking back at Diablo 3. I was thinking about jumping back.
Because of the update of Diablo 2? And then
we talked about that last week. And I was talking to somebody online, and they mentioned playing it, and I was like, oh, God, I need to get back. I never finished the expansion, and I kind of want to get... But then I also remembered StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void came out last fall.
Yeah,
and I
haven't
played it at all. I don't even have it. And I'm like, I kind of want to get it. And it may be the last StarCraft for a while. So.
Yeah, I play Protoss, so that should be the one I
play.
That's
like your game.
Yeah, and I haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
I didn't have the money at the time.
That's resurfaced in my memory, so I've been thinking about it, and I need to look at the price. I think it's not a full $60. I don't think. I think it's only like, is it only 40 or 50?
I'm not sure.
And of course, it's on my pile. It's on
Yeah.
I have
the ever-growing wish list.
Still XCOM 2. It's been out for a month now, and I haven't got it, and it's just it's too much.
Yeah.
Too much.
Still, everything we've talked about up to this point, most of it haven't bought yet.
I want it.
Yeah. Well, the next thing coming up, which I already got the season pass, so we'll get Fallout, the new DLC on it, and then we playing that.
Yeah, that's probably gonna take me up mine a week. So maybe that'll distract me for a little while, save my wallet.
Yeah.
Because I had paid. That's paid for.
Yeah.
Well, anyway. I want to thank everyone who's been listening to us. You've made my heart swell with joy that we've been having people keep listening. We're still getting listeners.
Yeah.
This is episode 5, and there's still people it's consistent, and I can't believe it. So it's been great. Please share us on Twitter, Facebook, whatever, Reddit, whatever you do.
Yeah.
And go to we're on our website. It's deafandumb.com, DEAFNDUMB.com. And everything's there.
Yeah, our Twitter account's up there. There are buttons at the top.
Button
Twitter,
top. There's an
Facebook.
email link if you want to send us a message.
Yeah.
Troll us, whatever you want to do. We don't care.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much for listening. I'm Dan May.
And I'm Dudley May, and this has been Deaf and Dumb.